but other NIL deals that I've seen, whether they are directly with the brand or the business, or whether they're with a marketing company, with a sports agent, or even other attorneys, there are certain terms that you need to look out for. So in this case, as you can see up here, it states without any payment whatsoever, the perpetual, unconditional, and exclusive right throughout the world to use and portray Michael Oher's name, image, likeness, voice, appearance, personality, personal experiences, incidents, situations, and events based upon or taken from his life in connection with the motion picture, and otherwise from dates mentioned in the Blind Side book through the end of the 2028 NFL draft, and non-exclusive rights to his life after the 2008 NFL draft. Now that's a mouthful, so let me break it down for you. So these are the terms. I'm not even going to call them buzzwords. They are the terms that you need to look out for in an NIL contract. Again, contracts with your agents, with marketing companies, with anybody that is purporting to represent the student athlete. So perpetual. Perpetual, think of it like a gym membership that you can never get out of. I don't know about you guys. I used to be a member of like Bally's back in the day. You know, it was a whole fight whenever you wanted to get out of that contract. But that means forever. Perpetual means that there is no end date. So if somebody signs away their perpetual rights, they are saying you can use this stuff until the end of time. So that's forever. Okay. Unconditional. So think about your unconditional love that you may have for your children or for your pets. That means there's no string attached, no ifs, ands, or buts. The rights are given away without any conditions or requirements. Exclusive. So think about being invited to an exclusive club or a party. Only you're allowed in. Nobody else is. So if somebody's giving away their exclusive rights, they are saying only you, the person that they gave the rights away, can use the rights and nobody else. So it's like giving somebody a VIP pass to your life throughout the world. So that doesn't mean, you know, just now, just in your hometown, just in your college. This means that it applies everywhere, even outside of the United States. So giving away these rights, they could be giving away the rights to your name, image, and likeness absolutely everywhere. Now, name, likeness, voice, appearance, personality, personal experiences, incidents, situations, and events. This is the whole enchilada of a person's identity. This is like handing over your whole identity, giving them away to somebody else, and that's it. So again, there are some student athletes who are giving away these rights. They have shown up in contracts. Other rights that I've seen that have shown up in contracts are there are contracts in which the student athlete has awarded their marketing company the right to file a trademark for them on their behalf. But then there's a caveat in there that the marketing company owns the trademark as opposed to the actual student athlete. And again, you're looking for these, again, not buzzwords, but unconditional and exclusive. So you want to make sure that your NIL contracts explain exactly what you're giving away, that there should be a time period. So whether you enter into a contract for a certain number of posts, maybe it's 3, but it's 3 posts for how long? 3 posts that you must have to produce within a month, or do you have 6 months to produce them? You know, what is the time frame in which you have to turn over your deliverables? And then the question is, how long does the company or the business or the brand have access to the content that you created? Are you giving them exclusive rights to use it, meaning that you produced it, you signed it over to the brand, and neither you nor anybody else can use that content ever? Is there a certain time frame that you have to keep the post up? So some contracts will say that the student athlete must keep the post up and not delete it, for 6 months or a year. Okay, that may seem fair and reasonable, but how long do they have access to use your post or your content or your video? Again, where is it being shown? Are your posts and your content being shown within the US? Do they have offices overseas? Is your content being translated into other languages? So these are all of the terms that you want to make sure that you review with an attorney before signing the contracts. And I frequently talk to parents. And again, this situation with Michael Oher is one of the worst situations that you can think of. Everybody does not have parents that are going to look out for them. Everybody does not have guardians who are going to look out for them. So a lot of student athletes also depend on guidance perhaps from their coaches, from mentors. Perhaps it was their youth league coach. Everybody does not have your best interests at heart. And as a student athlete that is over the age of 18, you are able to enter into contracts by yourself, but you're also able to advocate for yourself. And just because you seek to get counsel or to get an attorney that is separate and apart from somebody that your family, friends, or mentors have recommended, you should. I put in all of my contracts, I'm giving you this contract. I've often talked to student athletes and or their parents before entering into the contract, but I tell them, feel free to take this contract to another independent attorney to review it. I want them to feel comfortable that I am on the up and up with them. And this is something that I'm talking about student athletes, but everybody should do when entering into a contract. So if you have any additional questions about NIL for student athletes or any additional questions about this Michael Oher case, because I will be following it, please feel free to reach out to my office. We can be reached at www.cogerlawfirm.com. So that is COGER lawfirm.com. The telephone number to the office is 856-229-0163. And thank you for listening. I hope that you were able to learn something, not just from this video, but from what Michael Oher is going through.